Liverpool v. everybody. Hey, listen. 3. All 3 points in the bag. All 3 points in the bag. We're going to break this down, though. Let's talk about Diogo. Beyond his goal, I was going to say he didn't do much of anything else, but he did. He's always present. But, you know, beyond his goal, he had 3 or 4 other chances that a player of his stature, and for me, the expectations I have of him, he should have put away. And you saw what that meant to him when he didn't. But I love how busy he is. There was a run there in the second half off of, I thought, was a great performance collectively in terms of pressing, particularly in certain moments. Getting that ball back, I believe that's what it was. And we went on a run, and you thought we'd get some of it, but it was a bit sloppy, a little labored there, whatever that final decision was. But I just love how busy he is. And we talk about number 9s and strikers and all that. And look, you're probably not going to look at Jota in Europe. I don't know why you wouldn't, but I think most people who look for that sexier headline or that, you know, prettier moment. But Jota is a guy who's just always there. He's always there. And shout out to Joe Gomez. God damn it. Shout out to Joe Gomez. Yes, stepping up. A guy who people are trembling in their boots when he's playing. And, oh, I hate Gomez there. And he's a DB. I mean, I'm sorry, DB. I'm thinking about American football. He's a, you know, he's a center half. Let him play center half, whatever. The dude's a footballer. And that's what Klopp wants in that position. The boy can play, you know, and nothing beats a good cross, God damn it. Shit, that wasn't Trent. Shit, I want to make sure y'all know that. That was Gomez, okay? Beautiful out there. But I love how Gomez can just pop in the corner somewhere. You got Hendo coming through, and he can put something in. There's ways we can play if we don't have Trent. That's what the game showed to me. But I know people are going to say, oh, no, Trent was in it. You know, whatever. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Cool. The fact remains, what no one is entitled to. That's just a fact. That's a beautiful balling for Gomez. So I just want to put that in there. But, no, Jota, I thought did some really beautiful things. Salah Mane, look, you know, we know what we got in them. And I think this is a way that we sort of, this is how I'm looking at it. We're pacing ourselves. But I don't know what social media is going to say or think about Liverpool. I don't know. I don't know if I care that much. But, you know, I think, look, it's about getting those 3 points. And we did that. And the few sort of moments they did have, you know, and I missed the first half, you know, full disclosure, overslept. But so I caught maybe the last 5 minutes of the first half and then watched all the second. And by all accounts, we did what we had to do. You know what I mean? And so, and then in moments where we did need the best keeper in the world, we got the best keeper in the world. So that was few and far between. And yeah, I mean, it gets nervy there, of course, because of the score line. And even, you know, the sound I heard was pretty flat. But until that 74th minute mark, you know, whatever the score is, particularly if it's tight, though, you know, 1-0, 1-1, you start to feel the crowd saying, all right, come on, let's push. We're going to help you push to get this second goal. And they played their role. They had to. But the boy Kuco, I think maybe he goes by Kuco. I don't know. Maybe he's supposed to be some, you know, I don't know, crazy tough guy, whatever. I don't know what that means. I don't know. Kuco. But very kooky what he was doing in the game. Some kind of supervillain as well, because he was doing all that extra, you know. The guy's a poor actor, you know what I mean? And I just think that's probably something that, you know, because that's a fact, you know, it's just why things just don't come off. I mean, everything he was trying to do, he made quite obvious. You know, there was no sort of a trickery or anything. He tried, I guess, but just didn't come off. And that move in the box, I'm just surprised they even look back at that. I really am. I don't even, that caught me way off guard. But look, we needed it. And, you know, in certain games, you got to try to get your own luck. You know what I mean? Work for it. And that's a situation that happens in the box probably all the time, I'd imagine. You know, often than not, I should say. And you don't really see that. So for me, you know, so for them to go over it and look at it and actually give it, I was thinking, oh, okay, cool. But we needed something. You know, we needed to get that second goal. We all wanted that second goal. and that was maybe where the nerves were. But the crowd was there, and the players were there, and Skinny stepped up. You know, your boy Flacco stepped up and got that. So shout out to Fab for that. You got to be cool there, and that's a moment that you can think of, you know, in this run, no matter what happens. You know, Fab stepped up and did his thing, and we got out of there. So I hate to say we got out of there at Anfield, but yeah, you know, we were able to get the win and leave happier. I'd imagine the faithful that was there. So yeah, look, overall, lots of nooks and crannies you could you know, floss over, but I think, you know, overall we did what we had to do, which was get that win. So that was really pleasing for me. I think that's about it. Yeah, we did what we had to do when we had to do it, and you know, it's good to see we can put a lineup out there that's pretty strong. You know, no matter who's in there. You know, you might lose some of the sync. Curtis Jones came off. He did something with his hand like this, maybe an ankle, to the trainers on the side. But it's about staying fit, trying to stay fit, getting guys, some playing time. You got to get some burn out there, some run. So I'm glad Salah and Mane found a way to get on the pitch. But staying fit, getting the 3 points. That's really it. You know what I mean? If we'd won it 1-0, that'd have been cool too. But to get the 2, clean sheet again, so we're keeping teams out. That's the thing. We were keeping dudes out. No matter how many chances they get or don't get, we're keeping them out. And that's another thing that can't go, you know, unmentioned. We keeping dudes out defensively, so we're shutting down and doing what we got to do. And in a game, in a season like this, we're expected to win every single game. It's tight. You talk about pressure, it's tight. And that can go into the head of somebody taking a penalty. You know what I mean? You got to respect this when you see the greatness on the pitch. You know, athletic ability and all that is cool, but you know, mental moments, mental decisions, you know, in tight moments and in tight spaces, and in big moments, in big spaces. You know, you got to have a mentality to push through on that. So for Fab to do that is really amazing. So, but we're expected to win everywhere. You know, Champions League is maybe of all competitions is one that could be a little forgiving. You can maybe have one half, meaning one game of the tie where you aren't your best. But, you know, you got to win every game. We know the other cup that we're in England. So every game in the league, you know, if you drop anything, it's, you know, it's like people are saying, yeah, that's it, you know. But so pressure and all that, whatever, you know, we got to fight through. And that's what dudes who, you know, don't play a lot, it's on you. You got to step up and do something, you know. So that's another thing. It's good to see Gomez step up and do that on both ends in the game, but particularly for that assist. That's one that can't be forgotten. So it's big. It's big. In a game where there wasn't a bunch of big highlights, those moments are highlights in their own. You know, Fabinho being cold enough to take that and finish it. They were saying that Mane was upset and Henderson had to usher him off, but that's another thing. I don't know what that was about. You saw Mane come up to Fabinho. They had some words, whatever. But the moments in that game, Jota showing what he is, continues to be. It's not a fluke. This is a lethal number 9, and people just need to respect that. I'm just going to say that. I don't care if he came off the flank. He's a number 9. People need to respect that. Should have had more than one goal. But, yeah, just and I saw that bothered him. I just want to make sure I saw that. But we found a way. We found a way. Doesn't matter how it looked. Could care less what people think. You know, we got to be perfect every single game. And mainly by scoreline, in my opinion. But even in performance, you know, you got to be perfect. So, and not even for other people. Just this team knows what's at stake. You know, it's about winning each game. It just happens to be, there can be a quadruple. You know, winning every game isn't going to necessarily guarantee, well, yeah, that does guarantee the quadruple. But you could still get it if you drop off. But that's not their mentality. They gotta make it through every single game. So, again, we handled our business. And I'm proud to see us do it in a manner that's really pleasing, if not on the eye for some people. You know, in a game like that, it's quiet. There's not really much to get you up. These little moments that do happen, you kind of wake up a bit. But it was one of those games that was just, you know, you feel what people talk about all the time with early kickoffs there, 12 o'clock. Earlier here, 7:30 a.m., which is why I overslept. But well, I'm usually up, but yeah. But anyway, I don't want to ramble too much, but happy we're able to get it. Proud of the boys. Like I said, hopefully Curtis Jones is cool. But, you know, it's next man up. It's next man up. If it's by the penalty spot or make something happen, open play, you just got to get it. Doesn't matter how it looks. And I'm glad we can get another win like that, where, you know, it's not the prettiest game. It's not the game you're going to look back and think about highlights. Even though historically this is a team that we do punish. You know, now we got 2 goals today. We found a way to get 2 goals today against them. But we usually get goals. We usually get goals. And today we just had to find them in different ways, while not being maybe the most beautiful thing to look at all the time on the eye. So, yeah, probably wrapped it up. Hope all is well. Everybody's safe, happy, peaceful, and just enjoying the love of this game, but this team within this game that are just making us happy every single weekend, when all things are going around them. You know what I mean? All these games they got to play. You know, you got teams fighting for their World Cup lives. It's just things going on in the world. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. And to be able to lock in for 90 minutes plus to play a football match is pretty wild. So shout out to them. Shout out to the family. Shout out to y'all's families. One love to everybody. And you're going to see a lot of me this month. This is my birthday month. Happy April 2nd. Happy April 2nd. Mine is the 26th. But you're going to be seeing a lot of me this month. So let's go through it together. Let's have a good one. And I'll see you guys next time.